into me today, and dollar because it's a global currency. Now we are assuming a trip. If one trip occurred, if one trip happened, how much will you as a shareholder earn? That is what we want to look at. If one trip happened, then it's very simple. Please, let's get our calculation. I say calculators, because we will be calculating. If you don't calculate with me, you will miss out on it somehow. Okay? So I believe our calculators are ready. Now, we simply do 8,000 naira multiply. That's the cost of trip, which is 8,000 naira, multiply by your ownership percentage, which is 0.0 in 5 places 125%. This is your ownership percentage, 0.12345. That's 0 in 5 places 125%. To $10 multiplied by 6 places 125 cents. 125 cents. Now it's looking very small, right? Another reason why I can tell you that it's not small is because I know a man, which if I call his name, you will also know him, in person of Olusegun Obasanjo, who is a shareholder in MTN telecommunication. Sir, ma, do you know that every time, anytime you recharge your phone, you subscribe your data, he is earning according to his percentage in MTN? Show me a man that owns a system, and I will show you a wealthy man. How many of us know that it's not everybody that wants to be wealthy? Yes, it might sound very funny, but then it's not everybody that wants to be wealthy. When the CEO made mention of this, he went for evangelism. In the course of preaching, he met a woman, yes, and told her after the evangelism, he said, "Ma, this woman now in question now, she's staying in a bacha." He met her and said, and just opposite that bacha, there is a mighty story building. Opposite, I met her. "Ma, don't you one day want to own an apartment like this?" You must say no. She doesn't want. That she wants to sleep peacefully. That she doesn't want a situation whereby she will be sleeping. That she won't have rest of mind. And that was when, according to him, he said he knew that it's not everybody that wants to be successful or that wants to be wealthy in life. And it was an eye-opener to me as well. You will see people walking without direction. Those persons are just looking for what to eat, sleep. The next day, they start again. The same thing. So this is for, SWIFTtrip is for those that are ready to become something in life. Those people that are preparing for a better future. Those people that do not want a situation whereby once they have gotten to their retirement age, they will start depending on people, knowing that your certificate you obtain today cannot rescue you when that retirement age comes. Will the retirement age come? Yes. That retirement age is the old age whereby you no longer have that strength to move from one place to another. That is when you'll be depending on your neighbor. Nkechi, John, help me buy something for across. Help me do this one. Help me do that one. Or you'll be using walking stick. The question is, how prepared are you for that age? How prepared are you for that age? If you miss out on SWIFTtrip today, you might never see a business like SWIFTtrip today. Like SWIFTtrip again. People missed out on Uber. People missed out on Coca-Cola. People missed out on massive business opportunities, startup projects today. And I can attest to one or two persons in a shareholder of SWIFTtrip that missed out on Uber, that missed out on Coca-Cola. And they saw the opportunity in SWIFT. They said, no. First mumu no be mumu, but second mumu na be mumu. So, power of volume. Like I said, show me a man that owns a system, I will show you a wealthy man. Majority of us want to be wealthy, yes, but then there is a price to pay. You must pass through a process. True of us. You must pass through a process. Now, this is the process that we are in today now. Let us build. We are building this from the scratch. Some of us will say, I've lost money in online business. I've lost money in the online space. So anything that has to do with the online platform counts me out. Sir, man, if you're being sincere to yourself, was it really business you did online? Let's be sincere with ourselves. We gambled. What we did were businesses that they promised us double of whatever we are coming in with. Bring your 50,000 naira. In 24 hours, you will get double of that. We are very greedy, yes. We don't even care to know where they are making the money from, how the money is coming. Because they've promised us this, we say, let's go into it. And you do it. They pay you, say, my de work, side de work. The next time, they've paid you because you need more. You, instead of putting 50,000 again, you go and borrow 500,000. You want to get 1 million naira. Before you know, they tell you, sir, ma, we're upgrading. From there, they're no longer in existence. But in SWIFTtrip, we are doing a business. And it's a business. Like I said, if nobody patronizes us, rather, I wanted to say, if nobody patronizes us, we will not earn anything. So we are simply earning from every patronage that is made. Every patronage that is made. Now, I've said enough. Let's look at the slide. Okay, I was talking about Obasanjo. Please go back. I was talking about Obasanjo. Now, a system. Like I said, do you know that anytime you and I recharge, he ends those is fraction, those kobo. And Gogo has it that he makes 45 million naira every day. At least, every day. For a business that is not global, MTN is not global. I keep saying it. You can go do your findings. It's not global. And it's not all African that makes use of MTN. Just like I said, it's not all African that makes use of MTN. But, sir, is there any country that don't make use of transportation? Is there any company that benefits of doubt? Then it is our duty to turn that doubt, to prove that doubt wrong. By doing what? By giving you that which we have promised you. What? The SWIFTtrip airport, the e-taxi, the e-commerce, the logistics, and what? The hospitality. Now, Obasanjo is making that kind of money. How much more you as a shareholder in SWIFTtrip? Now, we want to quickly look at how cents, kobo, can become millions, billions, and trillions of dollars. Please, take us to 5 years from now. Thank you very much. Where we could be in 5 years after we've launched this business. The other slide that we skipped are per month analysis, per year analysis, so there's no point of that. We just want to go to 5 years from now. How much would you have made as an owner of this business in the space of 5 years after this company has launched business and has been in operation in 5 years? And we said the truth is, in 5 years, we want to look at the worst case scenario of 50 trillion trip perform. Worst case scenario of 50 trillion trip. I bet you, we keep saying that the best case scenario for us to perform 50 trillion trips is in 3 years. But worst case scenario is in 5 years. Trips did not go as planned. Trip did not go as planned. Or business did not go as planned. We are making a worst case scenario of 50 trillion trips in 5 years. And if you are here, you're seeing us perform more than 50 trillion trips, you see clearly. And in case you're still here and you're looking at it, 50 trillion trip in 5 years, how possible is that? Sam, please extend it to whatever year that you think it will be possible. Do you think it's possible for us to perform it in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years? Yes. Whatever time you feel is comfortable for you, just extend it. But the thing is, are we going to get 50 trillion trip? Yes. The thing is not a matter of mind. My mind and your mind are not the same because every one of us have different mind capacity, right? So, and knowing that the mind is one of the precious gifts that God gave to humanity, that whatever you think, you can become it. So, quickly, we want to look at 5 years from now. We're performing 50 trillion trips. And all of these 50 trillion trips, We are saying, now look at it now. We are saying all the trade that happen in China, Cameroon, Dubai, Egypt, all parts of the world are 50 trillion trip, and all these 50